What's up, everybody? This is Vijay from TechImaginist. The Note and S series are Samsung's flag bearers. The Note 9 being the latest Note and Yesteryear's undisputed best productivity smartphone, and the S10 Plus being one of the best phones of 2019 so far. The S10 Plus throws some style, thinner form factor, and bezels over its elder sibling with the Infinity O display. We can quickly compare the specifications here. The S10 Plus has the next iteration of processors from the Note 9, improving on performance and a bump in battery life, maxing out at 4100 mAh. Not like it's gonna make a big difference in daily use when compared to the Note 9, but the more the merrier, right? The S10 Plus drops its pebble-like structure from the S9 Plus and adopts the boxy shape of the Note 9. It goes almost bezel-less with the Infinity O display with the camera hole punch. At a glance, the Note 9 looks like an old phone since its bezels and chin are bigger than most phones in 2019. But it's unfair to say that about a year-old Note. So why this comparison? Because if you ask me if you should upgrade to the S10 Plus if you already have a Note 9, I would most likely say no. Because the Note 9 already has almost all of what makes the S10 Plus a great phone. Having said that, let's compare some of the features head to head and see how both phones fare. The Note 9 has a beast of a display as it is, but the S10 Plus somehow improves on it, adding up to 1200 nits of brightness, HDR10 Plus over the HDR10 on the Note 9, and dynamic AMOLED as Samsung calls it, with colors that metaphorically pop out from the screen. They are both very durable phones and can take a beating, but just not on the edge screen because, well, repeat after me, glass is glass and glass can break. Even if you have big hands, the Note 9 is not meant for single-hand use. However, it tapers and is thin around the edges, making for a comfortable hold in the hand. I still prefer the back-mounted Note 9 fingerprint sensor over the S10 Plus. It's easy, simple, and works every time. Check out my S10 Plus full review video here in case you haven't already. The dual speakers on both phones are a delight to listen to, but the S10 Plus takes volume and clarity up a notch with the new and improved dual speaker system. The cameras on both devices are very capable. The S10 Plus completes the already compelling package of the Note 9 with the 16 megapixel 12mm ultra-wide lens, always useful to help you see the bigger picture. Pun intended. Let's look at some of the camera samples here. In the regular shot from the 12 megapixel main cameras, both cameras perform well with plenty of detail. We can see that the colors on the S10 Plus are more accurate. The Note 9 is a little more on the cooler side, so the red on the chairs look a bit different. In the 2x zoom mode, we notice that there's good detail with the Note 9 being on the cooler side and the S10 Plus being more color accurate. Here we can see the ultra-wide mode on the S10 Plus versus the regular main camera on the Note 9, since there's no ultra-wide on the Note 9. It is definitely useful when you can include a little more in your frame, especially in landscape photography. Here, the S10 Plus image seems to have overall better sharpness and resolve detail over the Note 9. The lighting on the grass is better in the S10 Plus. However, both cameras overexpose the sky. In these photos, the S10 Plus tries to brighten the image with more detail here. However, the contrast of the image is visually pleasing in the Note 9. And here's the same shot in 2x zoom reveals similar results. Low light performance of both cameras are somewhat similar, with the S10 Plus having a tad less noise in the image. See what I mean about the ultra-wide lens on the S10 Plus being useful? We will compare it with the Note 10's camera when it arrives. The night modes of both cameras perform well here, with the S10 Plus having a minor improvement in contrast. Both images have the same amount of noise at this point. Talking about the video, both devices are capable of shooting 4K at 60 frames per second. The S10 Plus has better stabilization in videos with the Super Steady feature and has better color reproduction. The Note 9 is close behind. In low light, the S10 Plus camera records stabilized video with better contrast and less amount of noise compared to the Note 9. So overall, the S10 Plus does better in the camera department, with better contrast in images, better color reproduction, and better stabilization in video than the Note 9. At this point, it can be argued that the S10 Plus is simply a better, smaller version of the Note 9. So why does the Note series exist? Over the years, the S series and Note series have catered to different audiences. The Note was a phablet device that was meant for the more power-hungry, creative users who needed huge screen real estate, battery life, and the fastest processors. While the S series were meant for the regular person with entertainment, smaller form factor, and pocketability in mind. But the years have demanded more, with us users expecting more each year. Technology pushing the barriers has allowed huge screens and huge batteries to be squeezed into smaller form factors, effectively blurring the lines between the Note and the S series. Yet, the Note 9 has a couple of things up its sleeve. Firstly, the S Pen. The S Pen completes the Note's experience as a productivity device. The S Pen allows simple tasks like copying text or parts of text from a paragraph accurately, dragging in the gallery to select multiple photos at a stretch, and more functions like writing down points from your meeting or setting yourself quick reminders with a to-do list. The S Pen also allows signing documents right from your phone. Most people like to doodle, sketch, or draw in their pastime. If that's you, the S Pen has got you covered. There's also the Live Message, which is a great feature for making customized drawings that can be sent as GIF files. The S Pen also doubles as a camera shutter button, which is connected to your phone via Bluetooth. You may say that the S Pen is a niche feature that not everyone would use or need. Well, the Note is actually meant for a specific set of power users who prefer that extra functionality. For everything else, there's the S series. So, summing it all up, the S10 Plus improves on the Note 9 in as many ways as it can, albeit by a small margin. And like I said, this wasn't a fair comparison to start with, the Note 9 being from last year. But the Note 9 still holds its ground, and it offers pretty much everything at a couple $100 cheaper than the S10 Plus. Oh, and I almost forgot, the other trick that the Note 9 has up its sleeve is being from the lineage of undisputed flagship devices in the productivity and creativity segment. It's hard to compete against the best, even if it's yesterday's best. Which device would you prefer? Let me know in the comments down below. And shout out to my friends Ebi, Ajish, and Dina for helping me out with some of the footage in this video. If you liked my video, please leave us a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel for future videos like this one. I try to have new content every 2 weeks, so hit the bell icon to be notified when I do. Come hang out with me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at TechImaginist. Talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.